for the CommonFolk feature presentation.
Podcast for the CommonFolk.
We good. Because I beat this and I'm out of the mom's basement and I'm just using the mom.
I don't even know what I did, but I'm surprised that it worked.
It's got some kind of numbers and stuff. I barely remember this a while ago. I started getting this set up. I would have this on my computer, then I got this on the phone. Got the new iPhone thinking it was supposed to make everything easier, and then all of a sudden it was just like, I'm going to give you 3 extra steps and all this. I'm like, well, that's great. You didn't do this when I recorded earlier, but now when I actually got to do it, you can do this, and it's all good. But we good?
Yeah, I got the new iPhone too, man. I just got it like 3-4 days ago. I'm still trying to...
Oh, nice. Yeah, I just got mine last week, and I got that, and I got the recorder for all this, because I've been doing a little more of the video recording stuff, and I got it all set up, and it was just like, whoa, let's go. It's kind of nice, I'm not going to lie to you. We had a snow here down in the deep southern Las Cruces, New Mexico. We got a good little snow going, so I actually was able to get some good pictures a while back when it happened, like when I first got the phone and stuff, and it was just...
Well, how's New
one of those
Mexico?
ones that you might be able to send to actually put on wallpaper and nothing, yeah. So how you doing, Mr. JT?
Well, I'm doing good. So I'm on the phone with Tyler right now, man, down in Mexico. Is that right?
New Mexico, yes, sir. Now we're up from El Paso, hometown of Waylon Jennings. We out there in, boonies right above Mexico, in between Arizona and we got a lot of white people down here, and that's just not something you just expect. And I just like saying that just because everybody's like, "What? New Mexico? What the hell?" Featured on a Simpsons episode, real as it can be. So we got JT on here from Longcut. One of these days I practice, I'll do it like Demon Jones, and I'll get it better. I promise.
Yeah,
I had a
loud. Well, yeah, man. Well, thank you so much for having us.
No problem, man. Thank you for being on. I was a huge fan. I gotta tell you. So, when I first found out, this is one thing I like to do, is like when I first found you guys' music and all that kind of stuff, you know. And so I'm driving through, I go to school in this town called Socorro, New Mexico, just south of Albuquerque. And I'm up there, tech school, Myth Busters did stuff there, blow shit up. There's an army base around there. We're always pissing around and stuff, But so there's an Arby's there, and it's about, 10:30 in the evening. And I'm out there eating some, watching King of the Hill on YouTube or Hulu or whatever the bootleg side. I had to get up to connect to the TV. So I needed some Arby's going out there. And I'm going through the drive-thru, and they ask me to pull up and wait, which sometimes you got to do. And I'm like, okay. And I follow Demune Jones and the Raw Records and all that. And then I saw a notification for, Longcut. And I was like, okay, let's see what this is. I like Longcut. I like the dip and stuff. So let's see. I like this. And then all of a sudden I see this song called Deer Killer. And I'm just like, then I pop it on, and I'm sitting there headbanging. The hot chick that came out to give me the food, who I usually try to make conversation with, I left the song playing and stuff. And I was trying to headbang. If she didn't like it, she wouldn't talk to me. But if she won't headbang the Longcut Deer Killer with you while eating Arby's, is she really the one for you? So I guess that's a good question.
Well, I'm glad you're not the only one that gets put on hold at Arby's. They do the same thing to me.
Every damn time, Arby's and then Panda Express.
Oh yeah.
Nobody. It could be just open, fresh food. I'll be just like, hey, I just want some of the. I won't even go premium one. I'll just get like some of the orange chicken, just something natural that they always got on hand.
I try to order something that I think that they would already have made. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I need you to pull around to the front. I'll be like, and then it's always
like a number.
3 minutes.
Yeah, like a number 1. Can I get a number 1?
Yeah.
I think we'd have a number 1 like just ready to go.
Let's go. A lot of people order number 1. Yeah, it should.
I would think so.
Well, I'll be like, for real? No, yeah. The only place, Wendy's has not had me pull up yet. Well, no. Actually, I just lied to you. My bad. No, I had a bad experience ordering
right now.
chicken nuggets from
Wendy's is trying to compete with Chick-fil-A. That's what Wendy's is trying to do.
Oh, yeah, they are. I'll tell you what, this one time I went to Chick-fil-A, and my sister, I came down visiting, picked up the sister from school, bring her home. She's like, take me here, I got money from my mother, so I'll get you. I was like, hell yeah, I'll get some free Chick-fil-A. I'm always on the road, so it's free Chick-fil-A. And it was a little bit of a long wait, not too long. It never really is with Chick-fil-A, but I'd say 10, 15 minutes tops, you know what I mean? They were certainly busy. Pulled up, and the guy started handing me food, and he's just like, here you go. And just because there was a wait, it's on us. It's Chick-fil-A. And the first thing I'm sitting there going like, are you sure? So I walked up to the guy, like, here you go, and take some free food. And I'm just like, you sure about that? And he's like, yeah. And I'm sitting there going, like, I'm not even the one paying yet. I'm still asking, are you sure?
Well, I think time goes a little faster in Chick-fil-A. It's just a good vibes.
It is a good
everybody
vibe.
smiling.
Is that real? Everybody, they're always in a good vein. It's an honor to serve you. Every time they say, they're like, oh, thank you. It'll be our pleasure to serve you. Some days they'll be like,
so special.
Pleasure. Other days they'll be like, hey, look at that.
And that's one thing I think that, about myself. That's one thing about myself and why I think that I go to Chick-fil-A more often than not. Is because they do. They make me feel special. And I like the food.
They make you feel... Yeah, that's what it is. And it's not all about that. And, like, I'll do these, and I'll go out there and talk, and, I'm not going to be the one to, like, I like, I'll try to bring other people up. That's what I bring into the world. If they're just like, oh, what's your purpose on the plane? It's like, well, I'm going to tell some funny jokes, and we all going to chuckle and feel good about ourselves for a bit, So that's all.
I mean, if you rode up on me, if you rode up on me with a half-ass burger with some damn good-ass customer service, I'm going to eat the burger with a smile.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Because it was presented correctly. You know what I mean?
It's all about that. Yeah, it's about selling that shit. It's exactly how it is. It can
sell me that half-ass burger. You know what I'm saying? Sell me that half-ass burger with that nasty-ass crispy bacon.
Yeah. But I'll eat that. You gave it a smile. You made me feel like a damn king. You know what? I'm going to eat that shit. I'll come back.
Yeah.
I'm like, walk in and create it. Just for this occasion. Food's going to be kind of weird, not honest. Honest, here we go. But hey, them fuckers make you feel great. Yeah, that's how you got to do it. I did way back in the good old days of English, I had a good old presentation back in high school on a book called, I think it was The Lord of the Flies. I never read the book, found out that there was a character called Piggy and that he died. I did a PowerPoint presentation at lunch right before the class, consisted of 4 slides, so they killed my boy Piggy. And I went and gave a 20-minute presentation with just those 4 slides. I got the highest grade in the class. Didn't even read the book. I just had to sell it. I was up there crying, doing a Shakespearean monologue type thing, putting my hand out and everything, getting onto my knees a couple of times. It's a sight to see. That's all you got to do.
I'm telling you.
Chick-fil-A does it, and their food's good. So it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
That's how that gets you.
You got up there with your wife beater on and your glasses and your chubby cheeks and your butt cheeks and pulled that character off. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's how they got to do it.
That character Piggy.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that show. And and the teacher knew. He pulled me aside after. He's like, you didn't read the book at all. I'm like, no. He's like, you realize your long class, you've had 2 semesters to read the book. You picked it in August. It's now April. And you didn't read it. And he's like, but I'm going to give you an A+. Because I know you didn't. You still walked up, and instead of being honest, you just gave the best damn little star you could. He's like, that's all I get.
Yeah. All you need is a 70. Then you move on.
Yeah. You'd be all right. I got the cause. All right. I started getting like 69s. I'd be like right next to him with an exclamation point. Moving on. And then we're good.
I'm moving on, man.
Internships, they still keep on me. You know what I mean? And then I started doing this, and I'm a radio man. So I started doing this. I'll tour around, do a little stand up for tips. Just kind of that's what I like right there. I like telling little jokes and stuff.
Well, I've never really been too handy on schooling. I think the structure was more of the, problem that I had with it, But I tell you what, at a young age, I took off and kind of knew that I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. I got a pretty powerful story, coming up as a young man at 15, 16, took off and tried to be a young actor and young entertainer. And I come from a really great support system and a family. And they stood behind me and helped me, but that road ended, and the military opened up a door of opportunity, and so I stepped into the Marine Corps and almost served 10 years in the United States Marines. I got out wanting to pursue music, wanting to take that leap of risk, and I think I never really been too good at looking at the mathematical stance of a situation, because mathematically I shouldn't have got out. I was only, a few years away from retirement, And but I got out to be able to pursue something that I believed in, and it's because of guys like you picking up the phone and calling me and saying, hey, you come on this podcast, and that gives me a platform to be able to promote my music, and I just wanted to be able to say thank you, for having me today, and I'm really excited to share with your fans and hopefully gain some new fans, and we can grow together.
Definitely, man. Hey, I want to tell you, first of all, thank you. Always got huge respect. I got a lot of family. Been in I got family in the Marine Corps. My mom did reserves. My grandfather's in the Navy back in Vietnam. I got, so I have huge respect for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what it was. Man. I started because I listened to your music, and I'm sitting here going, and I like that. I just saw you released a video for Country Roads, which I have to let you know is my all-time favorite song by y'all. I pair it to a song I really love, Moonshine Bandits, called Cows Come Home. And it's one of those songs that you sit there listening to, and you have your arms out, like if you were driving in the back of the pickup, where you staying in the back of a pickup truck going down the road, got your hands out, feeling the wind type stuff, That's like a Country Roads vibe. So I got it on my playlist. Of course, I made my mom and my sister and everybody else put that shit on there too, But I sit there listening to it, and I started reaching out. It's just like, okay, here, I'm talking to this guy. This is a music that I like. I bump to this every day. I'm singing along to at least half your albums. I tell you what, that new Voodoo. My family really is a big fan of that Voodoo song. I'm sitting there bumping that, going like, I've talked to that dude. That dude is a chill ass hunky. So it's like this is a big thing.
I got some really great news for you. No problem, man. It's always an honor to be able to build a new relationship, not only with the fan, but with somebody who's in the industry, who's hustling and grinding to help the music get heard. And so that's what you're doing.
Exactly.
So I appreciate you just as much as you're appreciating me, and that's how we're going to take this thing to the top.
No problem. That's how it goes. Like I got a brother, good buddy up in Canada, Rogers Coy. He's doing the same thing. He's got family and stuff trying to provide. I got a buddy out in Nashville doing it. Tennessee. I think he's just outside Nashville. And it's just like, these songs are good. People just need to listen. Because I honestly think this is where that rap's gonna go. You know what I mean? Like, I saw you out there with Lenny Cooper and all that on that album. It's like, people need to listen to this album.
Like, people come around.
Oh yeah, it's a long talk. I try to connect.
It is
network.
It is. It's a long road. And it's our responsibility to provide quality, provide entertainment, and it's also our responsibility to have fun doing this as a career and as a profession.
Exactly.
And so we're having fun with it. Our families are having fun with it. Our friends, our fans, and it's lighthearted, and it's good, and it's positive, and it's a good platform not only for adults but for children to be able to grow up on. That's what Longcut's all about, and that's what I think you're all about too, and a lot of our fans are all about. And that's why country hip hop, and that's the biggest why country hip hop is the fastest growing genre in music right now. And it's because of the people that have core values like loyalty.
Yes. Well, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, thick and thin, we stand by that stuff. It's those kind of people that you want on your side. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a big fan, like, one of my all-time, greats I got, always got, like, Hank Williams Jr., Bo Cephas, that's, top dogs, one of the top dogs for me, grew up listening. It's those kind of music, those kind of people. And he put his way to the top and said, I don't give a shit. And then a band called Longcut came around and said, hey, I don't give a shit. Let's put this shit out. Let's do this, And then all of a sudden, y'all were blown up because you should be. Your songs are good, and people need more.
I think that's what's really unique about who Longcut and what Longcut represents is the story behind Longcut. Brian and I, we have a really great journey that sees eye to eye on a lot of things that are unique, and being that we both grew up in the hip-hop influenced environment, and we both had rap groups as kids, and then when we got into our 20s, we kind of stepped away from hip-hop, kind of stepped more into, the 90s country and learning, the alternative rock and kind of going on with the mainstream country, but, we always had this hip hop swag behind us, and when him and I started writing together, the songs that we started creating had this swag behind it. And because of how country hip hop was migrating into the music industry, we naturally started kind of influencing our music with that, kind of sprinkling that hip hop behind it, and it caught wind of the right people's ears, like Demon Jones, Adam Calhoun, The Lax, Moonshine Bandits, Lenny Cooper, Charlie Farley. The list goes on and on. And it was because we're stepping to this platform, keeping our music as priority and keeping our quality of music as priority. And that right there is going to retain fans with loyalty, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking for longevity.
Exactly. I get that so much, that quality. That, you know what I mean? Like, no matter, like, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. If you're going to do something, you might as well try doing it the best. Might as well be doing it the best. You know what I mean? So you go, you throw that shit out there. And you can hear that. You know, you guys did that thing. He's like, yo, these guys do a song week and stuff. We started getting, each song was a banger. Each song with its own story. It changed a little bit. And that's one thing I want to bring up. Is like I was talking about Voodoo, is it starts off with a nice little beat, and you're just like, whoa, okay. And then it changes halfway through and does something different. Like, you have to listen to the whole song.
Let's talk about Voodoo. Let's talk about Voodoo. Voodoo, that's a very unique song.
It is.
It has that big metal breakdown at the end. With the, with that weird music box vibe, and then kind of that Haitian jungle tribe percussions.
That's
with the real,
what it is.
Quick, sharp, witty lyric pattern and cadence. I mean, it's a really good, unique song. You know, so what we had to do, bro, was make a music video, Tyler.
Definitely.
And so we went down to New Orleans. We went down to New Orleans because there's no other place to fucking shoot it at, right?
Yeah, you have to do something like that in New Orleans. I feel that. So
we went down on the bayou. We went downtown to Bourbon Street. We got film footage shot of this in the convent. Hang on, I'm gonna hit my bong real quick.
No, I'll hit you. I got my stuff all set up over here too. I got my 2 dogs in here, so I gotta watch out. And I got all that stuff. I got that. I do sometimes I'll do record in my closet. Let's just sit down, give you a little break, give you decent talking. And I always got
I still smoke weed in the closet. I just do it now because it's just fun to smoke weed in the closet.
That's what you gotta do. How about sitting in there for hours and stuff? And I got
people always brag about how they can smoke in the open. I'm like, I smoke in the closet. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, dude, I'll do that. I got a video going on. You know, I'm all like curled up. Shit's comfortable.
Yeah, I'm cozy. I like being. You're like me, dude. You're a cozy stoner.
Yeah, I got my snuggie. Sometimes we'll get sweatpants, pajamas. It could be 2 a.m., 2 in the afternoon. It could be whenever. 7 in the morning, 4:20 in the afternoon, 4:20 in the morning. Oh yeah, I'll venture in the closet. Got a little get up going. You know, got all that stuff. You know, got lighters, maybe some burn marks in the carpet or the rug. You know, sometimes I don't pay attention. That happens. I think that gets the best of us. You know, but. You empty out the ash out something, and it gets a little bit of burning, smoky, and all of a sudden the carpet, you're like, oh shit, you got to pat it out real quick. You know, but we all get there. That's cool. Like I'm feeling like a real, like a hog wild music type video type of vibe. You know, but first of all, Voodoo in its own thing, and I bring up all these just to try to put a reference into my head.
Well, but know that Voodoo was written in a dark corner of, the world, I mean, that's where voodoo kind of came from. We believe that everybody has this voodoo, identity deep down inside who they are, and it sparks a level of interest, it sparks a level of curiosity, and you get the mysterious side behind it. And so we decided we definitely admit to it. As an artist, we want people to highlight that emotion.
Yeah, you talked about there's a scene in the line where you're just like, well, I'm addicted to the fame, or the more the crowd, the 10,000 faces, just admitting to it. You're like, you know what? There's no lie. when you're up here doing that, you know, and I hear that when you're talking to a crowd, or you know, you're just rocking the damn faces off, you get that feeling, you know, and I think that's what a lot of people don't get is they're just like, oh, I love doing it, but it's just like, no, this is the drug. This is the
to us, it's essential.
Like,
it is.
Voodoo
Like that. You're right. I love how you just said it's a drug. Because it definitely is, but it's a good drug, if you would say. It's something that is our responsibility to provide to the listener. And again, like I said, quality. So not only are we going to do some great audio like we have in Voodoo, but we're going to bring some visuals with it as well. We got some dope music videos dropping. And you saw Lenny Cooper.
That one, I just saw I was looking at the intro to the Deer Killer itself, and you got that kind of little intro cinematic. See that cut? Yeah, I know. You open it up, and there's he's in to open the fridge, and there's got mason jar, got little jars filled with stuff inside. You're just like, okay.
Now, if you open that fridge, did you see Demon Jones' head in the jar?
Yeah, I thought that. I knew it. I thought I was going crazy, but I knew it. Yes.
And so we like to be able to have fun visually and approach. Because we did not want to be able to take the song Deer Killer and be cliche with it. We wanted to be artistic with it, different, unique, and be separating ourselves from the pack and stand alone as artists in our own lane. And so to be able to do that, you got to be able to take risk. You got to be able to have enough room for the reward for growth. And I think that was something that we had with Deer Killers. We had a lot of good feedback, but we also had a lot of good criticism to be able to guide us, to be able to be better next time. And that's how Longcut is being able to continue to grow, is the guidance and the leadership we have in our camp. Demon Jones, Raw Records, and these people that I named off earlier, dude, these people know what they're doing. And they're right here, ready for Longcut to go ahead and get on stage with them and rock out a great night. And so we're not going to take advantage of this opportunity in any negative fashion. We're going to capitalize on it because Brian and I both have families. We both have kids. And we want to be able, like I said, for this to be able to have the word longevity attached to it.
Exactly. Well, that's how it goes. First of all, I'd like to say you outlined yourself with a very strong bass. I love Demon Jones. He's done Adam Calhoun, Upchurch, that whole group, one, and it's so diverse in how not only each of their music's different, but then it ranges from each guy. The Moonshine Band, those are just that versatility pull from that, and then you leave that out there because you need that criticism. I'll be honest with you. First couple episodes in some of my season, and when I first started doing this, I needed a new mic, and started switching, doing different styles, different voice tones, and it's something that I ain't too happy with. But you got to leave them on there because first of all, you can't be ashamed of what's bad that people use because that's how they get to you. You got to wear that as like your armor almost. It's like, you know what? Use that. That's my shit. All right, use that. What is the Game of Thrones? Use it as your shield. Your world can't use it against you, type of thing. And you keep growing. Don't stop because the song is you help people. That's
right. And when you're around professionals that are doing this at the level that you want to do it at, put yourself around people that are better than you.
Exactly. Put yourself around people that are constantly making you think about things and work and to be better. You know what I mean? Because there's never a top. You always got to keep going up, and that's just how that shit works. Because you got to keep
I think the word better is not being said in a way of, I'm better than you. It's that, I'm more seasoned than you. I've been there. I've done it. And that's the thing with Demon is that he sits there and he goes, I say don't do this because of X, Y, and Z. He explains it to us. He drops it down into a level of understanding, and now he expects us to retain that knowledge and take that and pass it on.
Exactly. Because if when you put yourself into his shoes, which you'll get there, Undoubtedly, there's no doubt. But when you get there, and you got to be able to tell the next group that, the next guy to bring up, you got to be able to pinpoint what is holding him back and let him know honestly. And that's a skill that is hard to do because a lot of people, they get rubbed the wrong way and they'll throw out, like insult stuff that's just like, like they want you to be better, and you have to hit it at the heart, hit it at the root to know what's going on. A lot of those contexts are I've been your age, you've never been my age, so I know what I'm talking about. But this is the better way of putting it. I know what you're doing, and why are you being held back? Because I was being held back. You know what I mean? And you hit that exact element, that specificity. You get right in there, and once you get into that moment, and you take that as instruction and not as anything else. You know what I mean? You realize that some of these people that you would, other people might be like, oh, he's being mean. He's like, he's teaching. He's up there. He's letting me know what I need to do better. And those are the people that when you get on your side, and then they start saying, hey, I like that. That is verified, bona fide quality because of what they had to put you through to get there. But in a punch,
Brian and I hold each other to, that level of expectation and overall integrity on a day-to-day basis as well. That's what makes Longcut as tight when we're on stage. I hear a lot of people saying, wow, y'all's cohesiveness, your unity, the way y'all move about, and you just see it on stage, the camaraderie. We've spent every day together. We've built this thing from the ground up, and we've held each other accountable since day one. And that's, I think, a big missing element maybe for other people that are trying to keep grinding grit and get through the industry of whatever it is that you have to be honest with your peers, and you have to be with yourself.
And you got to get there because you can turn them out. Exactly. I like that because if you sit there and you go, just that, that's very well put because that could boil over. Real easy, because it's just like, hey man, I don't feel like you did a good enough job on this. I feel like we could have done this, And you could even sit there and go like, all right, he's saying I don't see, he's putting that, he's telling me. He's not texting, he's not, bitching around. He's going straight to me to do it. If you sit there and go like, oh hey, F you, I think that's when it breaks down. But if you sit there and go like, all right, he's telling me, which means that, hey, we got something here, and you go into and you do that right, you get them, that's that cohesiveness because you. Through miles of that is when you're on stage picking up after each other's lines, just straight up headbanging like a mother heifer because you put through the shit to make something good, diving through the rough, all that kind of shit. It's hard to make good shit. Bottom line.
Yeah.
That's it. That ain't no.
I'm thankful to have a good business partner and a good partner in crime when it comes to music.
Definitely. I gotta say that. There was a couple times with y'all were doing some Instagram live and stuff, and I'd be watching him and all that stuff, and just how he carries himself too. Much respect for him. You just the way you talk, react to other people. I don't know. It's hard to put, but I understand. There's people that are going to be professional and going to do it, and then there are people that are doing it just to get people to look at them. Does that make sense? There are.
Absolutely. You're talking about the word genuine. You're talking about the word being genuine, and that's I think the huge compliment is because that's something that we structured our business model around for being ourselves.
Being yourself. Being genuine. You want to be real. And I get that. See, some of these, I gotta be honest, I'll be a little bit weird. A while ago, they released a Mulan trailer. And back in the day, Mulan, in terms of Disney, all-time favorite Disney movie. And but they didn't do the whole Mushu thing, and they're taking some out, which I understand. And I will see it, I'll like it. I'm not gonna throw too much hate, but I'll do a redneck rant type of thing. But it's not a redneck rant to be kind of stupid and retarded sounding. It's I'm gonna go for a minute and go fully down this path of what I truly feel. In the end, it doesn't, it won't matter too much, but it's I gotta let it out. And then you sit there and you record yourself, or, recording that, and for a split second you're sitting there going oh, I'm doing this for the cameras, I gotta act like this, But if you can get over that and then just let loose, not even focus on the fact that you're recording. Just go full out, like let it out what you're trying to say, and that's where that quality comes from. And you can tell that that's what music right there, you know, because a lot of people sit there going like, oh, they're trying to do this. It's like, no, this is straight. Like they could be in a room alone, not recording, not nothing, nobody else but themselves to hear it, and they're not focused on themselves doing it. They're focused on doing it. They're removing that almost third person observation.
Well, it's funny you say that, because Ron and I have been bouncing this idea back and forth about hiring a full-time videographer, because we want to expose the grind, the grit, the brotherhood, the true, the facts behind it. You know, we want that to be seen, because when that camera's on or if the camera's off, Brian is himself 100%. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's gonna tell it how it is and be who Brian Thomas is, and that's why I respect him so much. And that comes with pros and cons, just like any other body. You know, being themselves.
We all got our downs, and we all got our ups. We all got our things that just make us us. You know, that I get that, because when I do my videos, you know, I have to like let loose for a minute, and those times is like those are one thing, you know, you hanging out with people, especially ones that you can work with well. You record on that, and what you'll notice, I feel like, is when you start putting some of that out, you'll be like, oh, I like how, you know, some guy's always doing this, and you would have no idea that was something that he did, but you know damn well that you know that even subconsciously, you know, like that's what he was doing, like that's what that made him him. You know what I mean? And that's what made you, like, you know, the words that you would say, you know, how you would maybe say a word or how you do a thing or go about
it. We work extremely well together as writers. We work extremely well together, you know, and just as, you know, two guys hanging out in a room and trying to work out a problem. So, I mean, that's the thing about Brian and I, is that we are a yin and a yang for each other, and our relationship is pretty tight. And I think that's a huge thing that these professionals are seeing when we go on the road is, hey, we can bring Longcut on the road, and they're going to, you know, do their job professionally, proficiently. They're going to stay in their lane, and they're going to show up for sound check and put on a great show night after night. Sure. And so now Longcut's been established for 2 years as a touring band, and we've toured with Amy and Adam and the Lax and Charlie and the Cypress Springs, and now we're going out with the Moonshine Bandits. Now, you know that everything got canceled because of this coronavirus going around, and hopefully everybody's staying safe and staying out of the way so they don't keep sick or whatever. I live out in the country of northeast Colorado, and we kind of mind our own business anyways, so it's kind of easy.
Yeah, I get that.
A lot of people suffering from it, and I hope the best of them. But, you know, we are going to get these dates rescheduled. We already have half of them rescheduled for late summer.
Damn
we
right.
got some big plans for 2020.
Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, I'll be out there. The minute I saw Moonshine Bandits and Longcut, I'm like, all right, let's go. All right. I got out the physical calendar that I put on the wall. It's very cool. It's Playboy Farmhouse. You know what I mean? So, you know, the real deal one, right? And I got my Sharpie, and I even wrote in dates and stuff, too. Now, I've been checking up with the rescheduling. I will let you know that I'm disciplined about that, because that is a big thing. And then I think we will get through this. We've got to be confident. Everybody got to be happy. I did do an episode about it last week, talking about it and stuff, too. But
I think there ain't too much to say about it no more. I think everybody got the information about, you know, put on the hand sanitizer and wash your ass. Pretty simple. You know? And with time, it will pass. Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
With time, it will pass. And so with time, Longcut, Moonshine Bandits, and Charlie Farley, we're back on the road. We got plans with Lenny Cooper to be able to hit northeast and southeast with Lenny Cooper. Homo, we got big plans coming, brother. So hopefully all the fans that listen to you and your podcast, make sure that these guys have some type of access to our link so that they can not only check out where we're touring and get tickets, but where we are social media-wise. We're all over Facebook at Longcut Official. And, dude, we got to get you some swag, dog.
Hey, we do. I need to get me some swag.
Merchandise game is on point. You come to one of our shows, we got a wide selection, dude, of hats, hoodies, shirts.
It is.
You go to LongcutOfficial.com.
Definitely.
I think you would look good in like a neon hat, brother.
I'd take it. See, I'm a hat wearer. I am a huge hat wearer. Hats are my thing. I'm looking at some of your shit right now. Look at this. Look at this. Halloween edition. I can't. I'm colorblind, but even I know that shit looks good. Trucker blue, trucker orange. Look
That's
at
what
that.
I'm thinking is that trucker blue, dog.
Hey, let's go. Let me zoom in a little bit on that. Of course, I had to pull. I found out about the site, and I was like, all right, I'm putting that up right now. That's one thing I like to do, is because that almost makes it official in a sense. No, not all the way, and I'm not saying that just. Like sometimes, like it's not as if like you see a bunch of people like they don't do anything, then they just put out a clothing line and it's like whatever. But like a band like you that's well established like this, you need that. You know what I mean? You're damn right I need that Longcut hat because when I'm throwing honky tonks trying to tell jokes and stuff, I put that Longcut hat. He's like, that's a nice hat. He's like, damn right, it's a nice band too. There you go. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how you got to do it because there's nothing. Because I mean, yeah, I go out there all the time and you're always like, hand out business cards like, hey, podcast, CommonFolk, hey, listen to these people, hey, these are good. But when you get people that talk to you first, you know what I mean? That's when that you can truly get their attention. And so, in order to do that, you got to find some kind of that. And that's why like got to look good. I usually grow out a nice beard, try to get some compliments. By the way, I would like to give you some compliments. I love your beard, by the way. A huge beard man. So I always got to show respect for the bearded brethren. But that's what
it's been a journey.
I actually have all. Yeah, it is. It has been a journey. Yeah, I have all over my Instagram. You can start back when I was in football. Oh, my scrubbly pubic hair, I called a beard on my neck. Oh my God, it was bad. But now it's just starting to get better. And that comes with, it's been a couple of years. It's certainly one of those things that takes a while to get. But one of those things is a lot of people are like, well, if it takes a while, then why am I starting this now? Like, you don't realize it takes a while until you start looking at the dates, if that makes sense. Because I've been doing this, it'll be 2 years in June. I didn't realize it'd be 2 years. It's the year's been going by. I've just been nonstop putting this out, And you do take back and step and look at it, and you do realize that over time, you start to realize that not only do you get better, you realize the quality of where you want to go with things improve. But the namesake, popularity, the views, just what you're trying to accomplish improves as well. That's just something I always think about because it's the one thing a lot of people like to say is they're just like, oh, but it's going to take a while and stuff too. But when you're doing it, you don't feel it taking a while. You're just nonstop thinking about that, and that's one thing I think that separates us from the other people.
What's that saying? When you're having a good time flies when you're having fun.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Oh, I didn't have that quote in there. But
I think that it's kind of bittersweet. It's like the time's going by, but at the same time, you're having a good time. These last couple years of my life have been the best couple years of my life ever. Not only professionally, personally. And it's been a overall great experience, adventure, journey. I love to travel, so we've done a lot of traveling. We hit every single state besides Alaska and Hawaii and Vermont. Last year, man. We did 4 national tours, and we plan on doing that again this year. I mean, the second that the gates opened up and when the floods allowed to go back on the road and us allowed to rock out these venues again, Longcut's going to be up there with Moonshine Bandits, up there with Charlie Farley, Lenny Cooper, Shelby K's up and coming out of Lenny Cooper's camp. We got a lot of great things happening on the East and West Coast. Because the Moonshine Bandits, they hold down the West Coast.
Oh, yeah. You know it. I haven't been. I was at a after party sometime when they were there. I didn't get to see their concert at the moment. But I've always been a big fan of their music. Always. Following, and it's just that, and they put on a show. And then not only that, but I'm sitting here, I'm looking at your songs going like, well, you guys need to be seen live in concert too, because that's another thing is I think a lot of people get is I think a lot of people fail in a lot of these areas is because they sit there and they go out thinking that it's the party, the concert's the party, it's always about drinking all that stuff. And it's about entertainment. It's that aspect. It's that that authenticity, that genuine us. This is our personality, and you were about to feel it full fucking force. You know what I mean? And I could just see that. Okay, be jamming out to all the damn songs right there, sitting there head bobbing, and you know it too. Oh yeah. And then we get all that. The floodgates open up, and the first words we all gonna be seeing be Longcut, and you're gonna be hearing Jimmy and Jones. You're like Longcut. and everybody's gonna be flying out, and then all of a sudden, Voodoo's gonna start playing, and we get They're Killing, Rose, get a little. Let's get to see. I know you guys did one with the Leaves, Let It Bang, which was one of the songs that I out first. That was a good fucking song too. I have all your songs on my playlist. I share them all around. I gotta do that. Always gotta bring up. Love your stuff. I have to extend that compliment too. It's surreal when I sit there and I was listening to your music earlier today, and I'm like, I'm gonna go talk to this sucker. Hell yeah. That's the shit that drives life. That's why we got to do this. Thank you for doing what you got to do, my dude. Man. But yeah, no, definitely. I'll be.
And it's a big. I want to take a moment just to kind of give a shout out while we're out here, because there's a lot of. I appreciate the compliments, and I'm taking the compliments. I'm representing the team, and I want you to know that, and I want your people to know that.
Exactly.
And so I want to be able to, not only. Big shout out to Brian Thomas. He's not really, feeling 100%. He's staying up in Evans, Colorado right now, and kind of recovering from something that wasn't the flu, man. We hit the road hard, and we've been on the road hard. That wears and tears on your body with time.
That's like exhaustion sickness, because that's not a real sickness. It's like you're mentally just like, I need a minute. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, no, I get it.
So with the virus kicking up, we're going to take advantage of not, resting in every facet. So I want to be able to, talk about the Spit Cup album that we released last November in Byrne County, how they are a huge representation of the sound of Longcut, Raw Records again.
Yes.
Demon Jones, who is the owner of Raw Records and is the the pops behind Longcut, the leader, the guider, and the end zone, man. We got some videos coming up. We got Voodoo dropping real shortly. It's done. It is done. We're just kind of waiting on the right time to drop Voodoo for y'all.
Drop that. Yeah, that sounds good.
That's gonna
be. You send me all those links, and I will be pushing them all over. I just got me a Twitter page out now, like officially. I'm trying to do like pages like.
Well, go to my Twitter at JT Adams Music.
I'm doing it right now. But yeah, definitely, dude. I will. Huge respect to all that. I love referencing to me and Demon Jones is the pops. By the way, he totally looks like that. Like I look at him going, just like, man, I feel like I can ask him about life lessons.
Well, you can. He's an open door of knowledge and leadership. And when he said, hey, guess what? I want to be able to sign you guys. And we were like, well, we in a dream? This is crazy. This is Demon Jones.
This is crazy. I can imagine. Yeah. Oh, my Lord. I can only imagine that. Oh, I could just see, like, is that? Hey, you remember that? Demon Jones? Hell yeah, dude. I love Demon Jones. Raw Records. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. He wants to sign it. Huh? Shut the hell up. For real?
It was a fun conversation, dude.
Oh my Lord! I got huge respect. Oh my Lord! I'll get everybody. I'll get in contact outside and stuff. But I'll be sending. I'll follow all your stuff. I share everything about the people that I talk to. Always down. I'm getting more active on the social media, like more and more active. That's just how you guys.
Let's work together on that, the social media.
Definitely. I'll have. I follow all your links and likes and stuff too. I'm following you right now. Let me get the Twitter pull up. There's Wi-Fi.
JT Adams Music, Longcut Official on Twitter, Longcut Official across any social media platform. If you haven't gotten it yet, go check out the Spit Cup album. And 2020 Longcuts is going to be on the road with Moonshine Bandits. We're getting fired back up this summer. Tyler, I love you, homie. Thank you so much for having me, brother.
No problem. Thank you for being on. Hey, God bless. I will thank you for being on this month. Hey, and stay safe, and I will be talking with you later. And keep it on. Keep it rocking. Longcut, Spit Cup party out now. Longcut.
Yeah.
We're going to be jamming it. Moonshine Bandits. We got Littlefield. We got everybody going. We're going to be rocking your faces off. This is going to be a year. It's all about how you finish it, and we are going to start finishing it halfway through because we can and we want to. Thank you, my dude. Thank you so much.
All right, dog. Later, homie.
All right, later, my dude. Later.